So, Justin Bieber is in the news. It seems like he's always in the news. But I pull up Justin Bieber and the top stories that pop up are Justin Bieber is a bully who spit in my face, his neighbor claims. Justin Bieber gives away another dog, new owner paying hefty price. This is the one that I just recently saw. That he gives away his dog. Apparently the dog needs a hip replacement and it's like $5,000 for the hip replacement, so he's kind of just giving it up because maybe he doesn't want to pay or he doesn't want to have to deal with it. And that's just disappointing. I mean, animals aren't there just for us to use and abuse them. They should be treated like family. They should be, treated a lot better than a lot of celebrities treat them. So I was looking at this story and it started talking about other celebrities who I guess were kind of accused of abusing animals or not treating them with respect. So like I said, this is the first one. Justin Bieber gave away his puppy Todd, who needs a $8,000. Oh, I thought it was $5,000, but it's $8,000 hip surgery. And this is what I saw. There are some people who should not be allowed to own animals. Paris Hilton, Anna Faris, Justin Bieber. So then when I started looking, I see Anna Faris and Chris Pratt's animal woes get worse after Faris's adopted dog is found homeless and hungry. So apparently they didn't want the dog anymore. And it says a good Samaritan found him wandering around the street, and he was thin and not in very good shape. So they took him to the veterinarian office where the microchip was checked, and they discovered that this Kinder for Rescue in North Hollywood was where the dog was rescued from. And it says 4 years ago, and she signed a contract saying that she would face a $5,000 fine if she ever rehomed Pete without informing the animal shelter first. Apparently she didn't really care. And it says they were out of state when Pete was found. I mean, look how thin this dog is. I mean, if it's microchipped, wouldn't a caring, responsible owner try to find their dog? So anyway, they ended up finding them, and she's now on the rescue's do not adopt list. So that's what happens. They put them on this list, because they don't take care of animals. So it's just like an average person. Celebrities are just like regular people. There's a lot of scumbag people in real life and in regular life, and there's a lot of scumbag celebrities too. And then it says some critics slammed her treatment of the Chihuahua. Don't adopt an animal unless you are sure you can take care of it. Rehoming it or not, you have agreed to keep this animal and give it love. That's what it comes down to, giving it love and care in your forever home. That was a Facebook commenter. And another one says, I remember when she was trying to give away rehome her elderly cat once via Twitter. Maybe she shouldn't have pets. Glad to see she's on their do not adopt list. As someone who has volunteered with animal adoptions, that definitely meets the criteria. I adore Chris Pratt, but these behaviors are disturbing. So that kind of sucks. She also had a cat apparently, and she was trying to give it away on Twitter. So it's almost like these people and celebrities just get pets because it's the cool thing to do, not because they want to take care of them. Pratt responded to the criticism on his now defunct official website. The actor wrote that he and Ferris didn't want the cat anymore because they were planning on starting a family and couldn't have an animal that shits all over the house. Pratt defended himself by saying that he and Ferris have found a GD loving home for the cat. Then he proceeded to insult cat lovers. Wow, I didn't know that happened. that kind of sucks. I guess I kind of lost a little bit of respect for him and her for that. I didn't know it was that bad. I have a great... Let me see. So what was this? Chris Pratt. Last year, Chris Pratt faced a major backlash for comments he made about hunting. Also, he hunts animals too. He says, I have a great deal of respect for animals that I kill, and I feel remorse. All of the emotions that come with it. The thing inside me that drives me to go out and hunt is very animal, but the remorse, emotion, and respect I feel, and the closeness to God that I feel when I'm out there is my humanity. It's an opportunity for me to explore what parts of me are animal and what parts of me are human. Coyotes are his favorite animals to hunt because they are assholes and they'll eat your dog. Wow. He feels closer to God by killing animals, murdering animals. I don't know how that is possible, but apparently for him that's the way it is. Paris Hilton. Here's another one, I guess. Paris Hilton pet cruelty prevented. So this one says, she's known to often abandon one or more of her 24-ish pets. So she has 24 pets, sometimes in a closet to die starving. And there are still idiots out there letting her adopt animals. Yeah, I guess apparently she wanted a puppy in the picture so it would look cuter. So she stopped to pick up a Yorkie like it was a latte. But I guess the puppy store in Melrose wouldn't let her purchase the animal because it seemed like an impulse buy. Even though she flipped out, they still held their ground, so that's good. So yeah, there's just all of these stories of celebrities mistreating animals, and this was, I guess, the most in-depth one that I saw. And it talks about number one, Paris Hilton. She had her Chihuahua Tinkerbell that lived on her purse. And they say what kind of sucks is a lot of people saw that and they wanted to do the same thing because they want to imitate what Paris Hilton does. So they go out and get a little puppy and carry him around. Not necessarily to take care of him, but just because that's the cool thing to do. Courtney Love allowed one of her dogs to eat breast implants she had lying around the house. That's not really a surprise. She's does a lot of drugs. Ellen DeGeneres even says the first time her golden image was tarnished. So she adopted a dog, and her now partner Portia de Rossi adopted a dog through Mutts and Moms, which has strict rules for their adoptions. And they treat the adoptions of their animal as seriously as people treat adopting a child. And Ellen and Portia ended up not liking the dog and got bored with it, so they gave the dog away to their cleaning lady. And when they found out, it actually violated the terms of the adoption. And then Ellen badmouthed the company Mutts and Moms on her TV show. And a lot of her fans bombarded Mutts and Moms with death threats. So Mutts and Moms took to the local airwaves to talk about all the hate aimed their way because of Ellen. And it was a huge PR disaster for Ellen. I don't remember that, but that's pretty stupid. Jesse James, he was into taking pit bulls to dog fights, and that's, I guess, when Sandra Bullock found out and left him, and Michael Vick did the same thing. And that one was pretty horrendous, and he got in a lot of trouble for that one. Kim Kardashian picked up a kitten by the scruff of its neck, but apparently That's not that bad. Ozzy Osbourne eating the head off of a bat. So yeah, pretty interesting. It's a sad case that people have to get pets just because it looks good, and when it comes down to it, they're not really there to care for them or give them empathy. When it comes down to the brass tacks, they give them away or neglect them, or put them in the closet, or even fight them. So, really sucks. But after I saw this thing about Bieber, like I said, it led me to all these other celebrities who treat their animals like crap. It's really shocking. I mean, it makes me lose respect for a lot of these celebrities. Almost makes me wish it was like China, to where people can't be celebrities unless like they never break the law. Once they break the law, then they're out of the spotlight. And I think that would be better, because they are role models, and people are going to do what they do. So if they know they're going to get in trouble and they're going to lose their fame or stardom or money, then they're not going to commit any crimes, and people will follow what they do. So that may be a better option. I doubt it'll ever happen here, but I think it would be great. Anyway, that's about it. Just had to get that off my chest. And like I said, loss of respect, even though this guy, Justin Bieber, does ignorant things all the time. But I've lost a lot of respect for a lot of these other people that I didn't realize were just as bad. So anyway, thanks for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye.